Alright, so I walk on the bus. It's about to be lit. I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? I think we was like in Gary or something. So I caught the bus, you know what I'm saying? We at Gary. And then they pull us into Burns Harbor, Indiana. So we going to Burns Harbor. I think they take us straight now. They take us straight to Burns Harbor. They take us straight to this little building. You know what I'm saying? There's a little building like a ranch style building though. It's like an office building, big office building. They take us straight to the basement. I'm like, man, what is we doing? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's nighttime. You feel me? It's like 8 o'clock at night. So they like, man, they telling us, you know what I'm saying, what it is while we stand in the hallway. Like, it's a long line of people in a hallway, and we just chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? We looking around at each other. You feel me? So I'm like, man, Joe, like, what's this gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the feel. I don't know what to expect. My man Bug, he ain't really a phone guy that's gonna sit on the phone with you and tell you everything is everything. So I don't know what to expect. I'm just like, man, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just standing in the line and I'm just looking around trying to see if I see any familiar faces, and I ain't seeing nobody I know. So I'm like, hey, what we doing? They like, we're about to drop. I'm like, so instantly I started panicking. I'm like, ooh. So like, I don't know if y'all like me, well, like in your mind, you know you about to mess up, because it's like, you know you didn't. I don't smoke weed by choice. Like I'm not like one of them people that's like, oh, I drive a truck so I don't smoke marijuana. Like, I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being high. So I've always, my choice of intoxication is beer. I mean, well, not beer, like alcohol. Like, I'll drink some tequila or some vodka, or, you know what I'm saying, some cognac. My favorite is scotch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a scotch guy now. You feel me? So it's like, I've never been like a weed smoker like that since I was like young. And I had a tolerance for it, so it would be cool. But now I be just stuck. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just thinking stupid. And then you think stupid thoughts. And then I be stuck in a loop. Like, I be stuck in a loop of a stupid thought. Like, what if an ostrich and a pigeon had a baby? What was I just thinking about? Dancing with wolves. I wonder if it started like, he got that idea from going to the circus. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid stuff. And then like, then I get stuck for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just looking around. So like, I've never been a fan of weed. Like, I'm a tweaker, a heavy tweaker. I forget what I'm doing. Like, I will go in and be like, oh, I want to make some eggs, and go in and throw some butter in the what's name, go to the bathroom, forget all about the eggs, fire on, go in there, watch some TV, start that, forget about that, go in there, start the bathtub, forget, like, I insurance claim, like, insurance claim, like, you feel me? Like, marijuana is not for me. It's just one of them things. I'm not gonna do it because it's just not for me. So bam, so you know what I'm saying? So I'm in there just tweaking like, man, Joe, like, oh, we was at that party 2 weeks ago and they was smoking and I know I smelt it. I'm like, man, I wonder if that's gonna show up. Like, man, what if they do a hair test and the weed got in my hair? And I'm just in there tweaking, just standing in line like, man, Joe, I'm about to fail this drug test, man. Like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, Joe, like, what can I do, Joe? Like, it ain't nothing I could do. So I go in there. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just in there chilling. I'm just in there like, man, I forget it. I go in the back, go take the drug test. The lady get the pee. She, what's her name? She say, all right, bam. After everybody what's her name, they like load back up on the bus. They load us back on the bus and they take us to Hometown Lodge. That's the name of the place, the Hometown Lodge. So we go to the Hometown Lodge, and like, you know what I'm saying, you just standing outside because there's so many people trying to get in there. Like, it's a bunch of people at the desk trying to get their rooms, and like, I'm in the back, so I walk through there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walk through there and it ain't a lot of black people there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of black people. It's people all over the country that came to this place, to Indiana. Some of them been on the bus for 5-6 days. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 days, 5-6 days. Some people from North Carolina, they own that thing for days. You know what I'm saying? All over the place. So I walk in there and I don't see no familiar faces. Everybody kind of ain't being friendly. And there's this one black dude, he at the front. And he got this deep voice. He's an older guy, he got this deep voice. He like, man, so look, if I'm not gonna room with him, who I supposed to room with then? They like, we're gonna find your roommate, sir. So he turn around and look around, And then he spotted me. I'm the only black guy there. He spotted me. Our room with him. I'm looking at the older guy like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So we go, you know what I'm saying? I go, he said, come on, man. So I come up to the front of the line, you know what I'm saying? They like, y'all were good to room together. I'm like, yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. So bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this time, I'm not divorced, but I'm kind of dealing with this other girl because, like, the other girl, she was super dope. And then my ex-wife was tripping, Joe. So I was on my way out the door. I had 1 foot on the past the threshold, 1 foot on a banana peel. I was on my way out that marriage. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna get into my personal life for that, but like, it just wasn't working out. So I was talking to this other girl, and that's the one that I kind of went to Atlanta to see. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to her, and you know what I'm saying? We working through it. We in the googly, you know, we got to talk all the time phase, and it's all good. I'm like, yeah, baby, it is it. So everything all good. Is we get into it. We talking our stuff. So I'm like, all right, just to tell you like, man, so me and my man room. So we room up. I'm like, all right, cool. So bam. So now I go in, and I'm going through my bag, and I'm like, man, I'm about to go take a shower, put on my stuff, go and lay down, because we got to get up like 5 in the morning for our first day of this school stuff, and I don't know what to expect. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? My man, his name John, you know what I'm saying, John. But later on, like, I give him a name. This is my good friend now. Like, that's family. He done stayed over my house, man. That's my dog. His name, I call him Big Dog now. So we just gonna call him Big Dog. So, man, my man Big Dog doing his thing. You feel me? Like, so soon as he come in, he, you know what I'm saying, cleanly dude, he putting his stuff out. I'm putting my, I look like I just seen the Fox. But I put my stuff out. He putting his stuff out. So everything all good. We, you know what I'm saying, everything good. So when I'm going through my stuff, I'm like, man, I ain't got no toothbrush or no belt. I'm like, is you serious, bruh? He like, you ain't got no toothbrush or no belt. I'm like, nah, man. Like, he like, man, don't worry about it, man. They make a Walmart run every day. You know what I'm saying? After the school, woo. So you'll be good. I'm like, all right, cool. Goody. You feel me? We all good then. Say less. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. So, bam, I get to banging out, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, we just kind of getting to know each other. Where you from, what you got going on. Come to find out, we both, you know what I'm saying, on unemployment, you know what I'm saying? So we laughing about that like, man, everybody else here, bro, we got a couple unemployment dollars coming in. It wasn't a lot, but it was just, you know what I'm saying, I was cool. It was helping with bills a little bit, and I still had a little bit so I could, you know what I'm saying, edge my way toward, you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to do in this new career. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. So bam, we lay it down. I'm still Googling, like, man, baby, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is, but I'm about to lay it down, babe. You know what I'm saying? All right, babe, talk to you later. To the, you know, the new chick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. So bam, I lay it down. And we lay it down. I lay it down, I'm chilling. Go to bed, wake up like 5 in the morning. Get up, no belt, go, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you get some of the toothpaste, hit it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get busy. So I go to the school, you know what I'm saying? I'm in that super tired because we was up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in that super tired, and then we going through the book stuff. We going through the introduction of a CDL, what it mean to drive a truck. We got the people coming in and they telling us about driving. They like, man, you know, if the whole world lost their job and went on food stamps, that's why we weren't reefer, we want food. It's refrigerated. We learned a little bit of the lingo. We kind of like not getting into the book too much. We just getting into the talk, you know what I'm saying? The lingo of it, like, man, this is what you gonna be doing. This how it work. They telling us scenarios like, man, like, you know, they telling us about hood dudes. Like, you got this guy John and you got this guy Ted. So John, he got 5 or 6 women on his route that he going in. So John, he goes on his route and he stop over here in Carolina, and you know what I'm saying, he stop over his lady house, he chilling and he hanging out with her, smooching, all this. Then he jump back on the truck, you know what I'm saying, and he stop, he going his way, then he stop somewhere else, he got another little lady, he hanging out, chilling with her, then he get his load there on time. Now Ted ain't out here to play. Ted, he get his load He pushing through. He out here to get the money. He about to make it there a day, 2 days early. So he calling his dispatch, letting them know like, hey, look, I'll be there 2 days early. I'll be there around 12 o'clock on Tuesday. Woo, woo, woo. Man, let's get going. This, and this. And every time if anything changes, he updating his dispatch like, look, stop, took a shower, blah, blah, blah. So let's put that back to about, you know what I'm saying, 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And he getting there. He get there around 2. They already know he gonna be there. He already called up ahead. Hey, look, I'll be here, this. Can y'all get me in? Yeah, we get you in, first come, first serve on this day. He get there, he get unloaded. Now we got him another load. He on his way back. 2 days later, John just making it there. Then he get unloaded on time, blah, blah, blah. Now he book his next load. He making it back. The other dude, 2 days into his run. He all the way to Pennsylvania, dropping his load already by the time he got unloaded. You know what I'm saying? So John getting 6,000 miles with his student. Ted, he just did 3,800 miles for the week. Ted check is not that much. John is getting a lot of money. I'm like, oh man, so it's like all business. They just geeking us up, you know what I'm saying? Getting us pumped. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be like John. I ain't about to be stopping. We'll get to that too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. So we get all of that. We got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of the book, but then it's a long day. We finally eat lunch, come back, get a little bit of the book, bang, 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 and we go back to the hotel. Soon as I walk into the hotel room, because, you know, I stop, and I'm a little talkative. What up, bro? This. I wait on the second bus. By the time I get to the hotel, I walk into the room, my man John sitting on his bed. My big dog sitting on the bed. I look over on my bed. It's a toothbrush and a belt. I'm like, bruh. He like, yeah, man, I got that for you. I'm like, this gonna be a solid dude right here. So let's get into that. We're gonna get into big dog friendship. We're gonna get through the C.I. English thing, and we gonna get busy. Let's talk that talk. You already know this your boy Tune. This YBE TV. If you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. YBE.